Folks, welcome. It's so it's such an honor to be involved with the Gear Up project. I wanted some of the show pictures of some of the things that we've been getting into. Um, Ultimately, the it's an organic part of what East Hartford is doing, and we're going to follow the eighth grade class all the way through high school into college as part of this grant project. Um, in 2019, the Connecticut State Colleges and Universities, the system was awarded a $25.8 million 7-year grant called Gaining Early Awareness and Readiness for Undergraduate Programs. Um, it's from the U.S. Department of Education. The grant program is a national movement. There's over 3,000 grant projects across the country in almost every state. 550,000 students are being served by Gear Up programs all over. And every program is very different. It's meant to be a local partnership between a school district and a local institution of higher ed. And that's ultimately where I come in. I work at Manchester Community College, and it's sort of my special honor and privilege to be playing the role of program coordinator, building these partnerships and relationships, working with students, working with families, working with teachers, working with administrators, to create just sort of experiences and activities at so many different levels and in so many different directions as part of this long-term project. The vision of Gear Up East Hartford is for all students to be academically, socially, and financially ready to enter and succeed in post-secondary programs or institutions of higher education of their choice. Gear Up is a high-impact, comprehensive college and career readiness program that will support you and East Hartford Public School over the course of the next 6 years. It's the class of 2025. And will help provide tutoring and mentoring, leadership development and growth. And you're going to see examples of all of this, things that we've already started. Social emotional learning, STEM engagements, after school and summer enrichment opportunities. We'll do college and financial aid counseling when the time comes. The dual enrollment programs that we'll want to build will create opportunities for students to have college credit even before they graduate high school. We'll do test prep and college admission support. There'll be a ton of career exploration in so many different ways. We'll do career panels. There's a career in STEM boot camp coming up where folks will have an opportunity to, students will have an opportunity to look at all kinds of different career options and sort of deepen the possibilities and understand how so many different skills go into all of this. And then we'll provide support for transition and orientation to high school and into college. And as I was telling parents the other night, that there's so many different levels to this. We have tutors in the schools, an organic part of the staff at East Hartford. There's family STEM nights that we hosted. Last night was one of those, and we'll have one every month over the spring. That's just we're staging some fun and the animals and explosions and through the Star Lab with the West Hartford Children's Museum, we got to look at the constellations. We had a trip to Mars, which is super cool. And so we'll have some fun. We'll go on trips. We'll throw parties. And then in the middle there, we'll have creativity and flexibility and resources to stage interventions. We'll do a big summer program so that folks can feel confident about transitioning with the skills that they need after a difficult year, as they transition to high school. There'll be an after-school program for students that in danger of sort of missing the mark, and we'll be able to support interventions like that. We had an opportunity to help pay for some of the laptops that students needed when COVID hit. We were able to fund the Second Step software, the social emotional learning software that the entire school district is using, the Nearpod software that folks are using to build lessons in Google Classroom. We're able to support some of that. So we've had an effect already in so many different areas, and we're just delighted to be a part of this. It's my special honor, and already just using our social media to celebrate all the good work that East Hartford's doing, that we've been able to support and to sort of enhance. It's just awesome. And so just delighted to be here. Wanted to take the opportunity to sort of share the good news of the Gear Up program Eighth graders, we're going to follow them all the way through high school. Next year, we'll be moving on. As eighth graders become ninth graders, we'll be in the high school. We'll spend 4 years there building college and career, sort of going culture. And it's important to know that folks don't have to be engaged in every single activity. Not every program that we're gonna build is the perfect fit for every person. There are 500 eighth grade middle school students in the cohort right now, and so folks might be in a leadership development workshop with growing leaders. In front of you, see some of the tutors we're able to bring in. Those are touching lots of students. The mastery prep Y college workshops that we ran in the fall. We'll run that again for parents in the spring, and there'll be another session, the Big Five, things that colleges are looking for, and they'll help us do some test prep, and so there'll be so many different opportunities to engage. Folks doesn't you don't need to feel like you're going to do everything. But I do hope you engage in some of the stuff, and we're going to sort of invite everyone every time, and there will be lots to do, but folks can pick and choose and jump in and jump out. And as you see, this is some of the workshops that we've done, some of the work we've done with Growing Leaders, a fantastic organization. We did 8 weeks building leadership skills, resiliency skills, and finding our sort of compass. Going through, looking at these images and sort of talking through unpacking what they mean. Here, career exploration, the organizations and more that we'll ultimately partner with and share in. And we have a YouTube channel. We're able to work with the Hartford Yard Goats, and we spent an evening with them on a career panel, identify all the different sort of roles, things that folks do in a professional baseball organization. So there'll be lots and lots of activities that folks can hop in and out of. We're going to be here for the long haul, so look out for more in the coming weeks and months.